How's it going, guys?
It's going.
Yeah?
Nice week, interesting week.
It was a good week. We had the Guadalupe tour, so a lot of nice events.
Really, yes. We are happy. This year, the community has been more involved than last year, so good.
Good.
The RCIA, the Knights of Columbus, religious education, the Kid Rosary, different ministries.
Yeah.
The Spanish prayer group, the Filipino prayer group, so it has been really nice.
Yeah, the RCIA went to the Rosary Tuesday night, and it was really cool because it was in Spanish, Italian, Tagalog, is that right, Tagalog? And English. And I have a lot of Spanish-speaking kids in the class, and every time the language switched, they were like, you know, they were really interested, but especially when the Tagalog came, they were all like, I don't know what that is. So it was really neat for them, and to watch them, you know, experiencing it. So, and they were really excited to pray it in Spanish too, so that was neat.
It's amazing. The kids for religious education, the 6, they made some questions. What is the meaning of this?
Oh.
What that doesn't mean? What do you mean by that?
Oh,
so
great.
really nice, really
Good.
nice. They were really into that.
Excellent.
That's good.
And how was your week? You were busy.
Well, it was, you know, a fun week in the sense that I was with my mom Monday and Tuesday. But a sad week because Msgr Lowry of St. James in Red Bank had died. And so his funeral was yesterday, and it was just magnificent. The music, the turnout of priests, I think we had about 50 priests.
Oh, nice.
The turnout of state troopers and government officials, the governor was there. And it was just such a beautiful celebration and tribute to a life of a priest well lived and who served his community as a pastor, but also served the state as the chaplain to the state troopers and really to law enforcement in general. So, but it was sad because he was ready to go home. I think everybody was hoping he'd come home, you know, from the hospital. He and God had other plans.
Guess so. Well, we'll continue to pray for him and for the people of the parish who lost him.
And for law enforcement, because you know, they need their priest to be there when it gets very rough out there.
And it is rough out there. All right, so back at the parish, there is no mass tonight. We were thinking part of the Guadalupe experience was going to include a mass, but that is not going to happen tonight. So if you're planning on coming, don't. There's mass every day. You can come every day. Then we have a lot coming up this weekend. Well, first of all, today is St. Nicholas Day, which I forgot, but Monsignor reminded me. And I love St. Nicholas because not only is he Santa Claus, but also he punched a heretic at the Council of Nicaea. And I think it's...
But I don't think he did it in any of the traditional martial art routines.
It was probably more old-timey?
No, I think he
like
used
that?
his staff.
Oh, it said punched.
Yeah, well...
Oh, so you could have... Like that could be a punch.
Because that's what they use those staffs for.
Oh,
That's
crook?
His crozier. That's when you see pictures of the ancient council, you'll see them in cope and mitre and with their crozier as a sign of their authority. But also to get their points across when somebody doesn't want to listen.
I need one of those.
No,
anyway,
you don't.
Happy St. Nicholas Day. Puncher of heretics, giver of gifts. And speaking of gifts, this Sunday, or this weekend, we're going to have additional tags up for gift giving. I know our tags ran out real fast. By the second Mass, after they were put out Thanksgiving weekend, they were gone. St. Rose's, St. Vincent de Paul Society needs assistance with their gift program. So they're bringing tags over today. They're going to be put up, and then they'll be available in the gathering space this weekend. Gifts need to be returned by December 15th, wrapped with the tag attached to it, okay? So if you didn't get to pick up a tree Thanksgiving weekend, you have another opportunity to give a gift to a child in need. So please look for them this weekend. Then next week, Monday is the feast.
Well, this Friday, tonight. is our Christmas Carol Festival.
Oh my gosh, today's the 6th. I keep forgetting what day it is.
Please, that's important.
I thought that was next week.
No. Christmas Carol Festival is tonight. It begins at 7:30 in Dentisi Hall. And we encourage parishioners to extend an invitation to family and friends, especially those who've been away from the church for a while, to come and spend an evening,
Now I understand.
singing hymns, Christmas carols, our Christmas carols, not Grandma got run over by a reindeer or Baby it's cold outside.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
Or a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
That's my favorite.
It figures. But it is also to celebrate, the reason for the season. And so it's from 7:30 to about 9:30, and it really focuses on Christmas memories and just being together and having a good time. So please stop by and enjoy the Christmas Carol Festival.
Yeah, I hear all the time how lovely it is. It always falls on a week where I can't go.
Are you coming this
I'm not.
tonight? No. And you promised last video.
I
we
did
have
not
the video.
promise.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
did
that's fine.
not.
We understand you.
But anyway,
Father, you get used to these things.
Okay, that's fine.
it's always a week that I can't
Yeah.
come.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
And anyway, other people, even people not from our parish, were talking about it. I was
Yeah.
with a group yesterday who were asking about it, who were from one of the local churches in the borough.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah. Anyway, it's a lovely celebration and from all accounts, and everybody should come. Now, heading up to Monday, which is the feast, or the solemnity of the Immaculate Conception. You want to tell us about that, Monsignor? Everybody always thinks it's Jesus' conception.
No. Well, first of all, the Immaculate Conception focuses on Mary. Mary was conceived in the natural order, but at her conception, her soul was freed from original sin by an act of God. Okay, so it's not Mary doing it on her own, but God doing it for Mary. And so Mary, very much like her son, is born without sin, unlike all of other humanity. So that is the focus of the Immaculate Conception. And although the Immaculate Conception was declared a dogma in the middle of the 1800s, it was a point of theological reflection, discussion, and study from the very early times of the Church. Now, in this country, the feast of the Immaculate Conception is our patronal feast. The United States was placed under the protection of Mary and her title, the Immaculate Conception. And therefore, her feast day is always celebrated. And yet, in Advent, the Sundays of Advent take precedence over any other feast. So every year that December 8th falls on a Sunday, we celebrate the second Sunday of Advent, and then on Monday we celebrate the solemnity of the Immaculate Conception. The one element is the obligation to attend Mass does not travel, does not come over on Monday. So Monday is still a solemnity. It's the Immaculate Conception. The Masses are at 7 a.m. and 9 a.m., but there is no obligation to attend Mass on that day.
And the masses will be in the church, not the
In
chapel.
the church, yes.
Okay. Cool.
And the Mass is for Our Lady of Guadalupe on Thursday, December 12th, will also be in the church. And that will also be 7 and 9 a.m.
And now, when does the torch go back to Trenton?
Tomorrow.
Oh, well, we should talk about that then.
Yes.
I thought that was coming up. I'm very confused about what day it is.
Yeah. Do you have any special coming in the following weeks? Because you are confusing a little bit with days.
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's good. You are excited, huh? That's good. Yes, tomorrow is an important day also for the Diocese of Trenton because tomorrow it's taking place the procession, the parade in different streets of Trenton from 10 in the morning, and then finish or ends the cathedral with a mass with the bishop. So it's going to be really a beautiful, beautiful celebration. I had the opportunity to celebrate last year and had the honor to preach. It was wonderful. The cathedral was packed. People from different backgrounds. Was beautiful. Unfortunately, tomorrow I won't be able to participate. We won't be able to be there, but we are going to send the torch, and some of them will be present for us in that beautiful, beautiful experience.
Excellent. So everybody is welcome to attend.
Everybody is welcome.
And what time does the procession start?
10 in the morning. I don't remember exactly from which is going to start.
I'll try to find that on the
Yes.
diocesan stuff.
Okay.
I'll put it on Facebook.
Yes, 10 in the morning.
I think it starts at Immaculate Conception.
Immaculate Conception.
And they walk through the city of Trenton. And it's a very impressive, because of the floats. They have floats, they have folk dancers, they have the faithful, and clergy and religious. It's just a really beautiful.
It's like a parade. It's like a feast. It's a celebration of faith in a public environment. And the good thing is that, again, you can see the Knights of Columbus, people respect life, ministers, different groups of the entire diocese. And also there is a special moment tomorrow because they are going to have confessions during the procession. So they are going to create some, I don't know, it's going to be mobile.
Like walk and talk?
Some type of a truck situation.
Yes.
Josue, who's the director of the Office of Evangelization, is working on this, so I'm sure it's going to be quite unique.
Yes, it's going to
be. Because he invited us, and he made it a point to say we can sit on the truck to hear confessions, but our commitments in the parish and for me, for my mom, would prevent that. So.
It's a beautiful celebration of the faith. And people on the street, they stop, they see, they watch, they pray, they ask for prayers because they have the opportunity. Some people go on the street and they say, do you need some prayer? And they really are open to that. And they gave their needs or prayer. Really, it's good. It's a beautiful experience.
Awesome. All right, so look for that on Facebook.
Yes.
But I think that's it. We talked for a long time and probably we're running out of time.
Some people talked for a long time.
He blames me every week. It's him. I did the math. I actually stopped a video and went through in time to see who talked more. It was you by double.
Obviously, someone has too much time on their hands.
Oh, I did it at home. It was here. Ow. Okay.
We will see you at Mass. God bless, and a blessed second Sunday of Advent.
God bless you.
God bless.
See you at Mass.